And we're back.
Once again
Like
for
we
the
never
for the
left
19th time.
for the 19th time. Welcome to another episode of Where's My Anime. This is the Where's My Anime episode 19. I'm your boy Jay Sama. This is my boy.
Yeah, how's it going? Welcome back. If you came back,
Well,
if you're
it,
new,
I
welcome.
know you back. I know you back. Stop playing with me. um, but yeah, man, just another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 19. Excited for another episode of the show. Been a little bit of a hectic week. What's been going on with you, man?
Yeah, man. Kind of more of a recovery. You can blame it on me for the show being a little late today.
You, of course, we gotta blame it on you, my boy.
What you mean? They wasn't gonna know. I made myself vulnerable. I let the people know what's going on. It's my fault. My bad.
Oh, thank you for being vulnerable tonight. Appreciate you.
But other than that, man, it's been a good week, man. Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Really?
Uh, yeah, man. I went through a rampage of watching stuff. I'm on season 2 of Shangri-La Frontier.
Yeah.
Yay! Uh, Caught up with Windbreaker, so now we can get caught up with Windbreaker and add that to the lineup since so many other shows that we had on the lineup just gave up on us without telling us.
Oh, come on, man. It won't a lot of them that did that.
It
Come on
wasn't.
now.
It wasn't. Just Sakamoto days and Veroni, whatever Veroni Kitchen got going on. I meant to look into that
That's
and see
it.
what they had
That's
going
it for
on.
Veroni, dog. That is it for Veroni, bro. I tried to tell
That
you
better not
that.
be the finale. that
Tried to
better
tell
not be
you
the
that.
finale.
Yeah, what's going on, Black Love by Design? Finally, yeah, for sure. Finally, we back on live, baby. Yeah, appreciate you for tapping in as always. Appreciate the
Man,
support.
much appreciated.
Yeah, man. Hey, so you said you just finished season 1 of Shingler Frontier.
Yeah.
What you thinking about it, man? Cause you late. You late to the party. They just finished season 2. You late. So what you thinking about season 1?
I mean, that's probably good. So that just means I get to power through that too. Um, I liked it, man. I liked it. It wasn't. There's some things that definitely could have made it a more better anime, like the risk factor in it. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't exist. So
yeah,
things are just going on endlessly for I would say no reason, but it has a plot. There just isn't any risk to it, so anything goes however they want it to. So once it
right.
starts to build up on that, if it does, it'll definitely make it more of a top notch anime. I do kind of hate that I found out about this show only because it's doing a crossover with Solo. So I'm like constantly trying to do the comparisons, like to see like how it's going to relate and how the story is going to unfold for this
Yeah,
crossover. I do
yeah.
gotta fault myself for that, but it's still a good show. I would recommend it so far. Season 1 was great.
So you will recommend this anime?
As it is right now, yes, yes.
Hey
There's
man,
lots of stuff that I like
I
about
wish I had some confetti or some type of
it.
celebration to go off because that's a big statement by Dap over here when it comes to anime, man. It's all good.
I'll take a little.
You're gonna find some things that hate on it. I already know, man.
Oh yeah, that's plenty. That's plenty. But I still like it. Like honestly, I think probably my favorite character is not a main character. Like I don't even think they gave her a name, but the dude and the girl that's usually out in the town, they're usually sitting at a table or whatever. And whenever
Yeah,
old
yeah,
girl
they're
sees
archers.
something that looks like a monster, yeah, she's like, it's a monster. And she's trying to
Yeah,
shoot it. Old dude got to stop her.
yeah. They got
But
they got a little bit more screen time than 1010, and those are your favorite characters. I hear you, bro.
I like it, man. It's a little slapstick that they got in there, and I appreciate it.
All right, all right, all right. Oh, you watching anything else, man?
Well, we got Windbreaker on the lineup now. Caught up with that, so that's something new that we're gonna be talking about. Season 1 of Windbreaker. I, Should we talk about it now, or should we talk about when we get to Windbreaker?
No, 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 no. We can talk about it when we get the windbreaker. But let me tell you something I'm watching. Well, first of all, shout out Duke Final Four. I got the Duke hat on. Y'all already know out there. You already know
This
out
is
there. I
an
don't want to hear
anime
nothing
show.
about
This
back
is not a
love. But
sports show.
hey, Final Four, let's get it. I don't want to hear nothing about back love by design talking about Duke tonight. It will not be tolerated. um, so that's number one. Number two, uh, if you haven't checked this anime out, it is on Netflix. Devil May Cry. It is some gas, right? It's based off of the video games. Um, I'm not a big Devil May Cry fan when it comes to the games. Matter of fact, I don't think I ever like really just sat down and played it. But I will say this anime is some heat, and I'm kind of glad I never played the game, so I can watch the anime objectively. Like I don't have to compare it to nothing, or even try to like sift through it. Be like, oh, are they following the plot? You know what I mean? Um, so for me, I'm just watching it just as like the pure anime. I'm learning the. I mean, everybody know Dante, but I'm learning the other
Yeah.
character names and just trying to get a good feel for the world and environment. I'm like, man, this shit is knocking, bro. I'm telling you. It's not a lot of Netflix produced animes. I'm like, oh, that shit's trash. Like Netflix been doing their thing, dog.
Yeah.
So that's the second thing, and then the third thing, I've been watching. I just watched the first episode of the beginning after the end. Look, I know you haven't watched it yet, man. It's not gonna. It's it's methodical a little bit. Like it's not gonna hit you like how Supercube or even Windbreaker, for example. Like the first episode, man, it's not like that, right? But it's interesting to say the least. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about this anime saying like, yo, Solo's done, but we got blessed with this one. So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tune in and check it out. It's on Crunchyroll. Shout out Crunchyroll if they're watching. Y'all know what to do.
We ain't getting sponsored yet. We ain't doing
I
shout out
know,
shit.
no, 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 yo. That's why I said shout out to Country Road, but if they watching, like, yo, you know what to do, man. Like, let's get that sponsorship. You're yeah, those are the things I've been watching, man. But you got anything else to add before we get into it tonight,
Well, I mean, you brought up Crunchyroll. You saw the voting thing where you get to vote for the top anime categories.
bro? Who's gonna win Anime of the Year? Because if it's not who I think it is, I'm gonna be pissed. The fans are gonna be pissed, man. Like, we
I
can't
mean,
trust no voting system out here.
I would assume that it's going by the voters' choice. I don't remember
Yeah.
everybody else in the best anime category. I mean, obviously, Solo was
It
in it,
doesn't
but I
matter.
don't
It
remember
doesn't
anything
matter.
else.
If you see Solo in there, damn it, they should win. That's point blank, period. Enemy of the fucking year. Drop a comment in the comment section, man, if y'all agree or disagree with that. Or,
Yeah.
okay, big time promo. Yeah, you already know what it is.
Hopefully,
Um,
it comes with a bag. We need the bag.
yeah, you gotta get the bag. Um, but yeah, you see Solo named down for Anime of the Year, and that's not
Mhm.
your vote. I know you didn't watch it. I know you didn't watch it. I know you didn't watch it.
I
Fire.
mean, I can see why somebody wouldn't say it, but it's just perfect.
Only haters
Just get
like you.
fired.
Only haters like you, dog.
I actually voted it as the best anime of the year. What are you talking about?
So how would
I
you?
just
So
said,
how would you see somebody voting against that?
like again, personally, just my opinion. He didn't get it as me. Like he never had that moment where he hasn't been shown as one of the like he still has some growing to do. Like okay,
What?
not like that. Now yes, yes, I had to double back real quick. Not like that because obviously, but it's more like in the middle of the fights where he's like, damn, I need to switch it up a little bit. Like you see it in times like that, but we never really got a moment where he's literally got a space from the dirt had to ducktail or something had to happen where he had to regroup and then come back. We haven't gotten one of those moments yet.
Not
So I can see if somebody's like, man, this is just the Superman of anime or his universe. Like, who's
okay.
going to come through and do the deed?
Okay. So, um, we're talking about season two, right? You did not see
Yeah.
that in season 2. You did see that in season 1. Um, what are you
I mean,
guys?
we saw the season two too.
Hey, what's up, Jeffrey? Jeffrey Wellington. What are you guys saying? What do you mean? What we saying, man? You gotta be more specific than that. Let me
I
know.
mean, if you're confused on us saying that solo leveling is great, is that we're going at?
Yeah, I mean, cause look, when it comes down to it, man, when it comes down to it, uh, we've seen it in season 1. It didn't happen in season 2, but you can't cancel
Mhm.
that out for anime of the year just because we didn't see Jin Woo with his back against the wall. Because this is his this is him becoming level 99 arc. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't fault him from that. And if he was actually solo leveling with the Demon Monarch, he would have been toast. He would have been toast. So like, yo, we've seen him in vulnerable moments. We've seen it in vulnerable moments, but uh, we've got a taste of it, and that can't cancel out the fact that it can't be anime of the year. What we got right here? DL Palmer. Oh, shout out DL Palmer. Finally made it to the live. Appreciate you.
Glad you could catch us live.
Glad. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we might need to come on this time every time that the night hours are out. um,
Hey,
but yeah, man. Hey, solo leveling, anime of the year, in the discussion,
it is.
unanimous decision across
It
the
is.
board. And
It
look,
is.
man, look. Even Superman fights Darkseid. Even Superman has Brainiac to deal with. Like season 3, we're about to see, a new cast of, super S ranks or whatever they want to, classify themselves as. I'm about to see,
Definitely that.
the gate makers, the people controlling the gates. Like we about to go up another level, man. So we're gonna get to it.
That's some heavy speculation there. We'll have to say that for the review.
Oh yeah. And if you're new here or you just tuning in, we do not read the manga. We don't read anything. We are a anime show basically off of speculation and our thoughts and opinions of what we think gonna happen next. And bullshit because Dap likes to talk that. So
Sure, it's just me. Pure ignorance
yeah,
is
man.
always activated on this show.
Yeah, but you'll never hear us saying, "Oh, we got to reference the manga on that." Like, we're not doing that.
Nah,
It's just
nah.
pure animation, and that's what we base our talking points and reviews off of. But shout out DL Palmer. Um, let's go ahead and get into it, bro.
Let's get it, man. What we talking about first?
Hey,
Gorilla
we got
Bleaching? Oh.
no. We got this Chinese anime based Super Cube episode 2. We reviewed episode 1 for the first time last episode on episode 18 of this show.
Yep.
Bro, I was impressed with the initial fighting sequence of episode 1. It was all Matrix like. You can tell
Yes.
they put like a little pretty penny in the animation budget. But I do feel like it's a slight drop off with the other action scenes. I don't know if you noticed that, but to say the least, man, I'm still intrigued by Super Cube. I think episode 2 was a good episode. Um, I, I don't have no complaints right now. No complaints.
No complaints? I can see that. It's nothing.
Second
It's still the
episode.
beginning. It's only episode 2. Yeah, it's only the second
Second
episode.
episode.
It, this one's kind of more like the intro than the first episode is, honestly, because it's going
Yeah.
more into the cube explaining like what it can do and also giving more mystery. Like, hey, um, I can't be with you when you're tired because I'm gonna drain your energy. I'm gonna kill you. And, you can do this,
Yeah.
that, and the third if you focus and change what spectrum of electromagnetic, whatever microwave shit he had them using to seek out
Yeah.
stuff within 15 meters. I mean, it's more introductive.
Yeah. Showing the
Uh,
mechanics of the show. Mechanics of
yeah, yeah.
main character Wong.
And even then, I think the next episode it'll be. I think it should pick up more on the fighting in the next episode because it ended with him about to get jumped by all the gang members, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, because they
Yeah,
already
he told him to come to the gymnasium. Like, yo, come to
yeah
the
the
gym.
basketball court. Yeah,
You know what time it is. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, man. Like, okay, whatever. About to be a brawl
yeah.
out there.
I mean, I didn't. Yeah, I thought they was talking about like outside of school. I didn't think it was gonna be like actually still in the school about to
Yeah,
fight and shit. But I mean, it is what it is. I like how the cubes and they're like gaining everybody like power level and stuff. So I wonder how much
yeah,
of that we're gonna be getting throughout the season, especially because they're talking about he only got a -30% chance to take out the rest of the people that's fighting with him, or he's about to fight against him rather.
yeah.
But
I can't. I can't even hold you, man.
I'm
I can't
definitely
even hold
interested to
you.
see what the next episode is gonna be like.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I can't even hold you, man. In the beginning when I was talking about this, I forgot that I had watched episode 3 and 4. So I seen the fight sequence in episode 3, which is dope. But yeah. Episode 2, man, just really surface level, just gaining like the mechanics of the show and kind of just putting it in, and I, I fucks with it. Heavy. I think Super Cube is gonna be a good anime moving forward.
It definitely has some potential to. That my phone is super cute.
Nah. So
Nah.
yeah, Super Q, man. I don't even know the original outlet the show's been played on. You just gotta kind of Google the Super
Yeah.
Cube anime to find out where it's playing at. Like I can't
Yeah.
even tell you off the top like the original outlet that's showing the anime.
I don't even think we can, man, because it's like even when you try to search Super Cube, for whatever reason, I get well, not even for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure because I don't know if we ever said it. This is a Chinese anime, but
Yeah.
every time I try to search Super Cube, I get Super Cub, like without the E on Cube.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
what
even
you was talking about. Yeah.
I
Weird,
don't even know what that is.
weird behavior. um,
Yeah,
but I
but
tell you
what's
what,
it? Daily Motion. I think I'm
oh,
watching on Daily Motion if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know them people. Send us that check. But
Oh, yeah, my bad.
but nah,
Says
man.
how much?
If you don't do nothing, man, watch Super Cute. Watch that first episode, man. Like you definitely gonna be like, oh, what is this? What's going on? Like
Yeah,
it is beautiful animation, dog. Like
yeah,
I mean, almost
yeah.
Demon Slayer ish. You know what I mean?
Demon Slayer. It's
Like
definitely great animation.
I mean, like with the quality of the animation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it is not like Demon Slayer at all. Don't get me mistaken. This is something totally different. But like the breakdown of how good the animation actually looks, right?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
very Demon Slayer ish. But
I
I'll
get it.
go ahead. I'll give this episode like a solid 7. Man, wasn't bad. Wasn't all that great. Um, but it showed us the mechanics and showed us like what the cube is capable of and what it needs to progress. Like I was like, all
Yeah,
right, I can get that instead of just showing us and then like just randomly saying like, oh well, he don't need to do this anymore, but he does that. Like nah, man. Like go ahead, like lay out the facts, get that shit over with, and let's see how he does it.
yeah. I also like how much more, I guess you could say, mystique that we're getting about the cube. Like, I mean, we already didn't know shit about it, but it
Yeah.
talking kind of adds more questions because, like, it's already kind of like playing with the words that Wayne, I guess pronounce his name Wayne,
Hmm.
that he said. He just said he wanted to be stronger. He's like, yeah, you want to be king of the world, right? Like, damn,
Yeah.
that's you highly over exaggerated what I requested.
Yeah, super AI.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be more than that, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how it's gonna unfold for whatever the cube is and what it's gonna do. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I'm definitely interested in, man. What you gonna give it?
I give it 7 too. I'll give it 7.
Damn, we starting off the night strong. All right. Look at that with the sensible ratings. All right.
Whoa. See, this first episode, Bob. You can't get hyped already. It's just one rating.
Yeah. We got because you said it's a 4 episode rule, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, one time you said it was a 3 episode rule, and then you changed it to 4. I get it.
I
Hey,
don't
shout
need to
out,
say anything, man. I already explained this last time.
hey, shout out to the Red Ranger fans out there, man. The Red Ranger turns into an adventure or some shit like that, man. We had to get that off the show, man. It just wasn't doing nothing. We gave that show what, like 8 episodes? Trash, dog. Trash.
I think we made it to 9. Yeah, we made it to 9.
Too much,
I
man.
watched it.
Just too much goofiness, dog.
There you go, right there.
Oh, DL Palmer, always
Always
four.
4.
Oh, always 4. You gotta give him 4 tries.
Three is not enough. You gotta throw that one little extra one in there.
All right. So moving on. Those of you who are just turning in, this is another episode of Where's My Anime Show. We're on episode 19 tonight. I'm your boy Jay Simon. This is my boy Dap. We just reviewed Super Q episode 2. We gave it 7s. Holla at us in the comments. Let us know what you're thinking about it. It's a Chinese anime, relatively new. I think they might be on episode 4 or 5 now. But we just getting into it. So with that being said, next one up, man, Windbreaker season 2, episode 1. Hey, you can go ahead. I went first and the last one. Go ahead, bro. What you think?
All right. Starts off right into the midst of what is the meat and potatoes of this episode. They in the middle of the fight with Dragon's Kill. They're in the middle of the fight with Kill. What's the old dude's name? Every time I think about either Midoriya, just because he like to write down notes on people that he like, and then the dude from Demon Slayer that only has master one technique.
Oh,
That's like,
Zangetsu?
yeah, that's what he reminds me of. Mix of them two.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
can
can't
see that.
remember his name. He got it back up against the wall. He's seeing everybody fight. He has a panic, and they don't tell you what his thought process is completely. It's like, you see him run right to the fighting crowd, and next thing you know, he's laying on the ground, bloody nose, completely defeated. Looks
Yeah.
like on the verge of dying or something. Then they go back to the beginning of the well, then they show like the actual beginning of the episode. 'Cause I forgot how the season even ended when they showed it like that. I was like, yo, did I miss the episode? I don't remember them getting down and dirty with the kill like that.
The end of season 1 was just so dry, dog. It was just so dry, bro.
It was, man, and yeah, I'll definitely hit back up on that. But yeah, after that, man, it actually shows exactly where it should have started off. Uh, Sakura and the gang going to go find Kill so they can go get Nagato, I think that's the name, back from the
Which one is
Kill.
that?
Yeah, that's the dude that they're trying to go save, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, Nagato. Yeah, I
Yeah,
peeped that.
I just they made up somebody from Naruto.
Hey, Naruto alert! This man hasn't made it past the Diamond Lady. So of course he doesn't know who Nagato is, man. Excuse my boy, man. Like he claims to be a Naruto fan, but for the life of this dude,
No,
he has not finished Naruto Shippuden.
I never said I was a fan. I like it, but I never said I was a fan. But every time I heard the name, it just did click some bells. Like I've heard this name before. We
Yeah,
got
you
two
seen it on
Naruto
YouTube
references in there. That definitely part of that.
yeah, but yeah. So what did you think about the fight scene at this abandoned warehouse somewhere by the transportation port?
I don't know, man, because like again, they just picked up like randomly this time. Like we don't know if they crossed territories. We don't know if the kill was already on uh uh foreign territory. They just find a warehouse and they're like, yeah, it's here. We gotta go fight them. Unless I just missed that detail.
Yeah, so you don't remember the end of season one, like how Nagato's brother. I mean, I was assuming they was brothers, but I guess they're just friends.
Yeah,
Um, you know how he was like, basically he joined them because he wanted to,
yeah,
and oh, so you remember all that? Yeah. So the intel came from Nagato's friend. Um, he's the one that told Sakura like, you know, he's the one who gave him intel about the game. That's why when they got there, and everybody's like, "There's so many of them." He was like, "Yo, I'm sorry about that. Like, I didn't know that either." You know what I'm saying? So he's the one to give him intel. I don't know if he's been tracking Nagato. I mean, they really didn't explain all that. Um, if he was like, actively looking for him and tracking him, and you know, trying to see where they had a,
uh,
where the
I
hideout
don't think
was.
he wasn't. Nah, he wasn't tracked. Because remember, the only reason why he called him is because he was pickpocket. I think he was pickpocketing from somebody, and he was there to witness it and chased him down. And when he caught up to him, he found out it was Nagato, and he was like, "Oh, whoa, I didn't know you were still in town or around here," type shit. And then that's when he
Yeah,
started hunting him down, trying to figure out, why did he join the kill and trying to bring him back. But yeah, I just don't know their location and stuff. Like it's just like they're just out of nowhere. At least like the last school, we knew they were across the railroad tracks, and that was their boundary from Fern to I can't remember the other school's name. But yeah,
yeah, yeah. I,
yeah,
I thought it was weird too. They just like, oh, this is it. You know what I'm saying? And they had a transportation port with a bunch of connexes in the back and shit. I'm like, yo, where's this at? Where's this at in the community? You know what I
yeah.
mean? How about these fucking second years, bro? Like, I don't know what kind of juice they got, but they just came in like, yo, this shit over with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely
Yeah.
excited to see episode two, but these second years, bro, like, what the fuck going on? Like, why they got the juice like that in the sauce? They got the juice in the sauce, bro. Did you see how they came in?
I mean, I'm guessing it's because they're second year, so they got somewhat of a reputation. I mean, that's what only makes most sense because they never called out anybody in the first year's name. They were just like,
Yeah,
oh, it's just a bunch of first years. But when the second years came by, like, oh, we know him, we know him, we know him. Damn, we need to boss up and lock these dudes down. But I'm pretty sure that's how that played out. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to expect 'cause from the first season. The first episode of the first season, that's what drew me in. But you don't get nothing very much close to that until they do their fight in the auditorium against the other game. But it's
I mean, nah, man. I mean, they was throwing some hands in this one, dog. Come on now,
in
they
this
was throwing
episode.
some hands, bro. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm not saying they work. I'm not saying they work. I'm just saying the first episode, just like the first episode, they were throwing hands very finely. In the first
yeah.
episode, that's what drew me in. Well, I failed on my own 4 episode thing because I saw that I was like, yeah, this if this gonna keep doing this should be great. But nah, it's like I'm not understanding some stuff. Like we talked about a little bit of this. Like, why the fuck is it called a school? There's no teachers.
Right,
They're not
right.
learning anything. Like the only
You
way I
just
can
see
see
them
them
in the
saying that
classroom.
they're just sitting in the classroom. Like the only way I could say that it could be qualified as a school is because they're ruffians or people with no guidance, and they're using this school as a way to show people like, hey, you know, you don't have any direction, but you guys will help people. The helping people is doing the right thing, and we just show you how to do that. Like
Where the fuck is the
learn to
principal?
appreciate stuff.
Where's the adult administrator? It is not one, right? They haven't shown it.
Not never one. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just like I feel like if they just said they were gangs, it would have been fine instead of just saying schools. Like
Or
I feel like they're
or
trying to be
the
lighthearted about saying that they're gangs.
yeah, but I feel like. why don't you just say like they're part of dojos or they're part of like martial art centers or YMCA's or you know what I'm saying like why the fuck are you saying these school kids have only one duty and that's to protect the community? No,
Yeah.
it should
Yeah.
be fucking learning. That should be the fucking duty, dog.
Exactly. And then they're being rewarded for not even getting a proper education and just walking around protecting a town that adults should be protecting.
Motherfuckers ain't gonna get no diploma, no nothing when they finish school. They're gonna get a jacket, brother. And they're like, yeah, that's my diploma back there. I'm with the
Yo,
firm.
you went to where?
Shit is not accredited, dog. Get out of here. I'm
No,
watching them now. Do they always whoop ass like this in all the episodes? Yeah,
nah,
not all
they
episodes.
don't.
Episode one comes out the gate. You know what I'm saying? With the first person
Yeah,
view. Da 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 da.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was short, but yeah,
I mean, it's still dope. But yeah, like episodes after that, you're just trying to get the feel of the character, Sakura, the main character. And some of the trials and tribulations he's been through in other places. Very traumatic life, apparently. Um,
apparently.
yeah, apparently. I mean, it doesn't seem to phase him right now. But yeah, man, like I just thought like the power scale for the second years, like where were these motherfuckers? In the auditorium fight, like it's just a little
Yeah, you're
weird,
right.
man.
It was all
You
first year.
know,
I didn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like, I mean, it's all first year, but you got the top dog there, right? You know what I'm saying? Kind of
Oh,
making it
what's the
seem
other dude? The other dude that had the like the history grudge with the other guy from the other game because he wanted to keep following him, but he was like, nah, go pursue something else. This is what I want to do. I don't think this would be a good path for you. I don't remember what year he was.
you talking about the
Oh no, he was.
guys.
Yeah, my bad. He was one of the four horsemen, basically.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about like the leader.
Nah, nah.
Damn, what is his name? I'm trying to look.
Yeah,
You
I
and
found it
Maya.
earlier.
You and Maya.
Yes. Yep,
Yeah.
that's him.
Um, like, is he a fourth year? I mean, he's number one in his school, but they just made it. I mean, dude, the power gap in the year twos versus the year ones, tremendous. Like a huge gap. I mean, apparently that's what they're making it seem like. Unless the four
Yeah.
horsemen of the you know first years, unless they was just holding back for whatever reason. Second years, like they just came in and started kicking ass, bro. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, what's happening?
Somewhat, somewhat.
Hey, what's going on, Miss Angela Boykin? Hi, guys.
Top of the
What's
morning.
going on? Top of the morning, indeed. Top of the morning, indeed. Especially if you're on the East Coast. We
Yeah.
we Central Time around here. Um, but yeah, man. So what you gonna get this episode?
Uh, it's a weird start for this show. I feel like it's not going to really hold weight to the. I mean, granted, I ain't like I read the manga, but I feel like it's not going to really hold weight to the rest of the series as it progresses. It doesn't seem like it matters to what
What
seems like it's just. So I'm pretty sure the second season is going to be more of Sakura's building as a class captain.
cabinet? Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't see how this is going to be one of those things, especially because if everybody's the first year, they need to build up their reputation and get stronger as like the second classes, and I mean second years, and third years, or whatever. I, I, I don't know. I don't see how this is going to go, man. And then I'm still traumatized about the first season. I give it an eight, man. I give it an eight.
Yeah. So I'm actually gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a. I'll give it an eight. Right, and this isn't just to agree with you, but I think that you're right. As far as like where it's gonna go, because the formula from the first season was, oh, we, they building the characters up, confrontation happens, and then it's a big fight. Well, now it's kind of like they're going off of last season a little bit. The confrontation's already happened. Now they're having a big fight. Or are we eventually going to get another big fight later down in the season? That's to be questioned, right? Like, maybe this is like, the big fight we're going to see thus far. Or are we going to see like, more fights in the season, but just at a minimal scale? Either way, I hope that they do it in a good way where I'm still entertained, right? Like, as long as they don't do a cop out, like, damn, the best fighting happened in episode 1 and 2. I'm like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. I'm gonna call them out on it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll go ahead and make my prediction now. There's going to be one episode where Sakura is going to get a request. They're going to have to go chase down a dog, probably named Akamaru, throughout the whole city.
Ladies and gentlemen, he did watch the OG Naruto show, so he's watched all the fillers. Nah, man. I hope not, dude.
Actually, they already did it. They, they already did it. I forgot all about that shit. Remember when they had to chase down and catch that cat? I forgot all about that shit.
If they do that shit again, bro, I'm fast forwarding the next episode. The next episode,
Oh
dog.
man.
And then I'm gonna put my phone down. Like, damn. I'm gonna just switch it up. I'm watching a different anime, dog. It's some heat out here,
Hey.
man.
Oh, there definitely is. There definitely is. I think we probably need to be going off of the nominees for this anime voting, man. We might have to go look at those, and if they
Let me
get
see if I
votes
can
and
pull it
stuff.
up.
Oh, there's a lot, man. There's a lot. I know off top, the only one I can think of, just because I've seen it before, was Pluto, and I think that's on Netflix too. That's being nominated for something. I don't remember, but it was one I did have on my radar. I was like, I might have to
Oh
give it a
my
spin if it's getting
god.
nominated. And then you got
Oh my.
Dan to Dan getting nominated for like 5 awards.
That's exactly why I was just saying that, man.
I know it was. I knew it was.
Oh my god,
I'm
bro.
surprised to see so much Kaiju number 8 on there too, though. Honestly.
So anime of the year. Oh wait. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm giving Windbreaker season 2 episode 1 8. Dap is giving it an 8 too. This is another episode of Where's My Anime? I'm your boy Jay Simon. This is my boy Dap. Y'all just tuning in. We talked about Super Cube episode 2. We talked about Windbreaker season 2 episode 1. But before we get into solo leveling, we're gonna get to the solo leveling season ender. Before we get to that, we're just gonna run down a list of these Crunchyroll's categories for the nominations of each category. We're just gonna run through it real quick. I already gave you my thoughts in the beginning about anime of the year. It has to be solo leveling, but these are the nominations. You got Dan to Dan, Delicious and Dungeon, Beyond Journey's End, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, The Apothecary Diaries. I think that's how you say that. I've watched 1, 2, 3 of these animes up here. I don't know Delicious and Dungeon, but I damn sure know it's not fucking with Solo Leveling. I'm gonna just say that right now, just based off the title. Just based off the title.
Hey,
Never seen
never
it.
know,
Never
man.
seen it in a day in my life. You never know, but I know for damn sure it cannot be Dan to Dan. It cannot be. First of all, because
So
I
you
was
say
on X
are you saying it can't be or it can't beat? Which one are you saying?
it cannot be, bro. They cannot win anime of the year. Here's why. I was on X like I don't know a few weeks ago. I had made a post saying they were talking about like the new big 3. They had Dan to Dan in it, right? So the first thing I said
Nah, I
was
wouldn't do that.
definitely not Dan to Dan. And somebody commented was like, why not Dan to Dan? And I was like, well, first of all, just a quick jab, real quick, a quick jab, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't throwing no hooks, no, just a little quick jab. Look how the shit ended. Look how it ended. You gonna tell me that's anime of the year and you end like it's a damn mid-season break. Come on, man. That ain't no, that ain't no anime of the year. That's just a quick jab, real
What
quick.
what episode 12?
Worst, worst fucking ending I ever seen for a season ender. You said episode
Whoa.
12?
Whoa. No, 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 no. That is definitely not the worst season
Bro,
ender
what?
that you ever seen.
Bro, they spit.
MHA. That had to be the worst season ender.
No,
Yeah.
after watching Dandy Dan, I said, no, this shit is garbage. Look, man, look, they spent 20 minutes on a fucking train to go to. Oh man, I forgot all the character names, but to go to that house out there, right? They stayed
Gigi's
there.
house.
Yeah,
Gigi's house.
Gigi house,
Yeah.
right? They had the little bickering between him and Sakura.
Hmm?
That's his name. The dude with the glasses, Sakura.
Okaran. Okaran.
Okaran. Shit.
Okaran. Yeah.
Yeah, they had them going back and forth. For Momo, right? That was her name,
Yeah.
Momo.
Yeah.
Going back and forth for Momo. I'm like, come on, man. This is and not knowing that I'm watching the season ender. By the way, I thought the shit was gonna go for another episode, so I'm just watching it casually. I'm like, okay, this is one of those episodes. And then Momo's in the hot spring pool, and then a bunch of creeps get in the fucking water, and that's how the shit ends, bro. That's how it ends. It's the worst season ender fucking ever, man. And they got the nerve to put that up for animated. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
That's definitely not the worst anime ender, man. It's definitely not the
Yeah,
worst.
Black Love by Design. If that was the worst anime ender, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the comments, man. I agree. I hated the ending. It was
I feel like you
terrible.
would. I feel like you would even agree that probably ATO was probably a worse. Attack on Titan was probably a worse ending. So you say so? Which was worse then? You know you don't like
No,
that one either.
Attack on Titan has the worst ending for a series. I'm talking about a season ender. Season ender. I'm not talking about like a
I mean
series
that
ender.
is
I'm
a
talking about
season
for
ender.
yeah, but it's not a series ender. We know they're coming back with like more episodes. Attack on Titan, the way they delivered it, like, oh yeah, we got to
Yeah, that's
release
just it.
this shit in a 3-part series, and one part comes out each year, and then when it finally drops, and you get that bullshit from Aaron, oh god no, god no, right?
Be
That
free.
shit was trash, dog. I'm willing to talk about that with whoever. Come in the comments for me. ATO Attack on Titan series ending trash. Mikasa.
Yeah, feel free to go ahead and say
Trash.
something for that one. Feel free.
Trash, bro. But go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'll let you defend the end of there real quick before we go to another category. Go ahead.
I mean, it again, like it ended on the 12th episode. Like that's still the sweet spot for episodes. It wasn't like it was a filler episode. It still had the story progress. And what I mean, am I saying that that was the best ending? No. Am I saying
Trash.
it was a decent
Just
ending?
finish.
It wasn't trash. It was a decent ending.
You wasn't
Uh,
kidding.
Decent. I definitely would have loved to see some a nice artistry of combative ending for the season. It would have stopped like mid fight. I would have been fine with that, but it was still decent. We still know
Okay.
what to expect. We still know what to expect when the second season starts.
All right. So that's a jab, right? So tell me why Dan and Dan is anime of the year. Just tell me.
No, I didn't say it is every year.
I mean, tell me why it should be up here for anime of the year. It should
It
not
was a
be.
great. It was a great anime.
Okay. Tell me why.
Why it was a great anime?
Yes.
Animation was dope. The
Okay.
concepts was dope.
What
The
concept?
delivery of those, the concept of having like an alien and kaiju world thing going on, and the way that and the way everybody gets their powers and they're presented, it was dope. You got man, you made me want to train of thought with that, man. Oh, the delivery on all that, how they all came about, it was dope. I'm not saying every episode was great.
Yeah.
There is never a time when every episode is great.
Solo
Never.
leveling has entered the chat.
Yes. No, I mean even I got episodes that I don't like a solo, but solo is still phenomenal. Like I
By
won't say
far.
Dandy Dan is not phenomenal. The solo is it's phenomenal.
So Danny Dan's phenomenal. Danny Dan's
No,
on a tier with Solo. I'm asking.
no, it's not. Not from my opinion. No, it's not.
Damn, that's one good thing you said all damn day, bro.
Man, you started listening late.
That's one good thing you said all damn night. Because Danny Dan, I'm not gonna say together it's just trash. The ending was trash. The beginning was sick. The middle of it
It's wild.
was sick. And it's just not animated here. If you want to give, look, man, there's a lot of animators out here with great animation, right? If you just want to hand out fucking trophies for great animation, it'd be in that category. But animated year, the fuck out of here, man. And you talk about the concepts. Yes, the concepts were good. However, when you're talking about the execution of these concepts and the delivery, not so good. I mean, these are teenager kids. These are teens, bro. And they had them doing some wild shit in there. So that's what I'm saying. You can say it's a okay, whatever you want to call it, animated. It is not top tier. It shouldn't be animated here. Shout out Solo Leveling.
Sure, this is your opinion. Oh no, trash is it is your opinion. But did you look
um,
at the best animated part of it too? Or best animation? I know so
uh,
Solo and Demon Slayer's in there. It's been a minute since I watched Demon Slayer. I haven't watched it since the movie. But
yeah.
that was a toughie. I think the ones they had for the best animation was a tough one to go off.
Okay, so I haven't seen a lot of these movies up here for Film of the Year.
Yeah.
One notable one is My Hero. You're next. I didn't watch it. My son watched it, but I didn't watch it. Um, the next category, dog. Check this out. And first of all, how the fuck is Bleach not up there for best for anime of the year? I don't know how the fuck that works.
Oh, you
Anyway,
already know why.
chill, bro. Best continuing series: Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, The Conflict. Oh shit,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Demon Slayer. I don't know why the fuck Demon Slayer is up here for the Hashira training arc. I know you're not a Demon Slayer fan. I am, and as a fan, I will tell you that this arc was mid. When you have two good episodes in what they do, like 10 episodes or eight? It
Something
was
like
eight
that.
to 10, something like that. When you only had two good episodes in your whole fucking season, that season was trash. Now, these two episodes, it was like Mike Game 6. It was like Mike Jordan Game 6. However, those two episodes cannot carry a damn season for the whole season. And be nominated for Best Continuous Series up there with Bleach? The audacity, bro. The audacity, dog.
Hey,
So
that's
then,
animation, man.
so you got
Maybe
My
it had good
Hero up
story
there.
building.
Huh?
Maybe it had good story building.
What? Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
None of that shit matters, man. Like, none of that shit mattered in the training arc.
You watching
Except
shit
for,
for a story, bro.
I do, man. But what I'm saying is that we're past this shit. Like this should have been a montage of pure fighting, scenes going on when he learned certain things from the Hashira Resort. Because I mean they do it anyway. Even in this training arc, we got montages and flashbacks of when Tanjiro first met the water dude, the water Hashira. I can't even remember their names because we're not covering it right now. The original Hashira that saved him back when he found out like his whole family got slaughtered by the demon.
Yeah.
They even show flashbacks of him, like, first meeting him and talking to him, off screen, I guess, that you didn't see in the beginning. Like, okay, like, a lot, man. I'm telling you, dog. A lot of this shit was fluff. It was fluff. But them 2 episodes, man, yeah, fire, dog. Jordan Game 6. So then you got My Hero up here. This is all for best continuous series. You got My Hero up here as One Piece, Spy Family season 2, and Oshinoko season 2. Haven't watched that, or Spy Family, or fucking One Piece for that matter. But I kind of feel like if this is based off of Gear 5 and all that bullshit that happened last year, One Piece will probably get it over Bleach. Although I think that he shouldn't get it, or One Piece shouldn't get it. Not over Bleach, man. I mean,
I don't know, man. I feel like it'll either be One Piece or it'll be that Spy Family thing. I never watched it, but as much as I see their I want to say attire, but like I see different like products and stuff for that franchise all over the stores and stuff. Like it's doing pretty good.
yeah, I'm starting to get confused with these lists, man. Like with these categories, because that was all in best continuous series, right? But then you
Yeah,
come down to best new series, and they got Dan to Dan, Delicious in Dungeon, Beyond Journeys in, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, and the Apothecary Diaries.
yeah.
Solo got 2 seasons. Like
Yeah, I didn't understand that one either.
did they first come out last year? Solo?
I don't.
Damn, maybe it did.
I guess so because I don't think it's been gone
Yeah.
for 2 years.
Yeah, JP was still with us last year. Shout out JP, man. Hey, you better be watching this, boy. Oh,
Maybe
yeah, man.
it's a good year. Man. That's a good year for anime last year. A lot of drops came out. I'm mad they didn't have no Go Go Loser on there though. That came out last year. That did great, but
Yeah. I wouldn't put it up against. I wouldn't put none of this shit up against Solo. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
no, man, that's right.
And wow, so this has to be based off of season 1. Like this can't be based off of season 2. All right, like that came out this year. Season 2 will probably be
Yeah,
nominated for other shit next year. So this is based off season 1. Damn, man, I'm definitely taking that over Dan to Dan. Straight up.
I felt like yesterday I just watched goddamn Kaiju number 8. I didn't feel like that was last year. I felt like that
Oh,
was this
Kaiju
year.
number 8 is a good. Kaiju number 8 is good, bro. It's just a bad year to come out with Solo. Like,
I mean,
it's a
honestly,
bad year for awards, bro.
they could have stayed in the vault for another director to come through and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna polish this." But man, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm caught up on. We're caught up on Kaiju number 8 season 1. So when season 2 come out, they'll try to feed that into the roster if
Yeah.
y'all want to.
Oh yeah, nah. We definitely putting that in. My
Put that
request.
shit
We
on?
putting that shit in.
Really?
We putting Kaiju number 8 season 2 in. Hey, best original anime, one notable. Ninja Kamui's up there.
Nah, I think that might be one of the only ones I noticed on that list, and I was like, nope, nope.
You a hater, dog.
Bro, it
Now,
was terrible. It was terrible. It's terrible. You can't go
now,
through it. You can't go in there and be flashy and actually show the ninja way, and then everything turns into Gundam baby seeds. Like, come on, man.
it was dope, man. It was dope.
uh,
Ninja Kamui was still dope. It was a dope story too. I hope they continue it.
yeah. The dope story all the way until
Um,
they started getting all mechanized.
whatever, man. One of those shows where that first episode really grabs you
Yes,
in, man. It really
yes,
just grabs you in and you into that shit. You know what I'm
yes.
saying? And it keeps up the pace for like the first 3 episodes, I think. Um,
I don't think it ever really slowed down, to be honest with you. It wasn't long.
nah, it wasn't long, man, but it had like some slow parts where like, the plot wasn't moving too
Oh,
fast and it was trying to explain shit. Um,
yeah, yeah.
but
But at the second time, yeah.
yeah, best original. I don't know if they're gonna win because I don't know these other animes up here. Jellyfish can't swim in the night. I don't know. But that's a good nomination for that. Best
I'm
animation.
surprised. Damn, I'm
So
surprised Cyberpunk wasn't on there. Cyberpunk would have been a good one on there. That was
came out last year.
definitely a good one. Pretty sure it did.
Mm.
Pretty sure it did.
Best animation. Dan to Dan, Delicious in Dungeon. I might have to check out Delicious in Dungeon, man. Like, somebody send me the little monologue. You know what I mean? Let me know
Orto
what I'm
song.
missing. Let me know what I'm missing with Delicious in Dungeon, because this shit is nominated for everything. You got Demon Slayer again, Beyond Journey's End, Conjure number 8, Solo Leveling. Now, I think this is a category that can be a little wide open. With Demon Slayer, I think they won this award before. If they fucking win this award based off that last episode, I'm gonna know something. I'm gonna fucking know something, man. Because nah, you can't do that. You can't do that when another show has had a solid season of good animation, right? Like, damn it. Episode for episode, I'm taking Demon Slayer all day, every day. But like the full entirety of the season, I don't know if you can get at the Demon Slayer on that one.
I mean, I guess it depends on how else. I wonder if they kind of outsource for some of the vote. Like, yeah, they have people actually vote for the different categories, but I wonder if they go back and like anything that's kind
Like
of.
critics,
Well, I
get the
was gonna
critics
say they
vote.
use the votes that you actually get from Crunchyroll itself, because like you can vote on the episode on if it was good or not. So I wonder if they use that for like any of the like extra
Criteria.
points. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, man. That's interesting. Hey, Crunchyroll, I might have to call you, get some information from you. um, but yeah, man. So who you think got best animation?
This is a tough one, man. Like I would like to say Demon Slayer, but I haven't seen Demon Slayer since the Mugen Train movie. I mean,
Nah,
that was
you seen that?
bottom line
Nah, you
gorgeous.
seen that last episode, bro? I showed you the last episode when the
But
ship
the
blew
trailer?
up. Nah, yeah, the trailer, the ship blew up, and all the Hashiras were rushing back because
Oh, with yeah, yeah, like the whole
when
forest like got engulfed
Michael
and
Jackson showed up. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, you did. Yeah,
yeah.
that was gorgeous. I got it.
I
That was
know.
gorgeous. Like,
I told you.
golly.
That's Jordan Game 6, bro. Like, it's a wrap. But that was the best looking episode of the whole season. So I mean,
Damn.
you can't do that to the other animes, man. Dan to Dan, I mean, I don't like Dan to Dan, but you can't argue with the animation.
Nah,
You can't argue with it
that's,
for the whole
it was
season.
beautiful through and through.
Yeah, for the whole every fight sequence, like straight. Um,
Yeah.
moving on. Oh, so who you got for best animation?
Well, I have to go off what you said. So that last episode of Demon Slayer was like the only one that really came with it as far as animation.
Yeah,
Pass me the bottle, because I'm gonna have to go with Clorox. 'Cause it does have the better animation out of. Oh, I'm sorry, Bleach. I have to go with Bleach
oh, it's not up
for.
there.
But it wasn't on there. I thought you said. Oh, I thought it was like the second one you
Uh,
said.
Not for whatever reason, they ain't put it up there. I mean, I don't
Yeah, that's
know.
crazy. Yeah, that would definitely should have been on there. Animation wise, Bleach was clean as hell.
You
One thing they
can't
got right.
argue with animation, man. Like you can not like an anime, but then you can't argue with the fact that how it's animated. You
Yeah,
just
yeah, same.
man.
Yeah, you can't.
You
I
just
mean, I'm a pure example of that. I don't like Demon Slayer like that. The animation is that is. I don't want to say the standard, but that shit is definitely God tier. Bleach came through with it with their what 10 year hiatus. And they come back
yeah.
and they revamped that shit. They made that shit clean. That was
So
done perfectly.
they said we put in money in the animation budget. Damn it,
Yeah,
game over.
that's how it
Um,
should be, man. Hopefully, other animes that have been gone for like a long ass hiatus come back and they do the
oh, let's
same.
go.
Dragon Ball.
What do you mean, super or
Super was that was rough, bro. Like it only had its moments, But like animation wise, that shit was rough.
I mean, that shit was coming out like, man, that shit was
Just
ended before the pandemic. I was about to blame the
oh yeah,
pandemic
that's
for it,
way
but
back.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
nah, that
yeah.
shit was way. That's 2017.
7 years ago. 7 years ago.
8 years. Yeah, 7, 8 years ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah,
But
bro, it
still,
was
man, we're still.
it was 7 years ago, dog. You know how I know? Well, I guess you can say eight if you're talking about the start of it, but it ended 7 years ago. My daughter was born. My daughter was born the last day. Um, the last episode was aired. That's when my daughter was born that night. I
Double
won't
whammy.
ever know that. I won't ever know that. I was like, yo, this is gonna be a special kid right here. I just needed the Jiren and Goku fight. But it was like, yep, it's time for me to come out. Um, but yeah, man. So damn, dude, who you got?
Oh, you never went back to the list. I know Demon
Best
Slayer's on
animation.
there. Dan to Dan.
Uh, Dan to Dan, Delicious in Dungeon, Beyond Journey's End, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling. Kaiju number 8 animation,
What was that?
it went hard, bro. Think about those fight scenes, man. Animation was hard throughout and through. The fluidity when they be like using the I call it the ODM gear from Attack on Titan. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like all that shit
yeah.
was fluid, bro. Kaiju number 8 animations up there.
Man,
The destructiveness of the buildings and the surroundings. Yo, you remember when old girl got the super 50 cal and she was on top of the building? Like
yeah,
the
yeah,
way that whole weapon energized and shit. Animation was good. I know it was a few months back and a couple of animes ago. Kaiju number
yeah.
8 had some heat, bro. Some heat.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like when I was going through looking at all the categories, I didn't want to go crazy if I didn't know at least half of the animes on there. I mean, I know more than half on this one. No, actually, no, I don't. So I feel like I'm not the one to be able to really judge, not knowing the other animes, you know,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
graphics and stuff. But I don't remember Kaiju, man. I probably have to give it to Dad today. So I don't remember Kaiju like that. It's just been too
It's
long.
funny. It's funny because I just looked up Delicious in Dungeon and it's a Netflix anime, and I'm like, that could explain why it's best animation. Because Netflix lately has not been fucking missing, bro. They have
They
not been
haven't.
missing. They've
Have
been
not.
on point. But yeah, man. Again, I just gave you all the names, bro. Who you gonna take?
I said them today.
Dan and Dan? Alright,
Yeah.
bet. Best animation. Dan's gonna take Dan and Dan. I'm gonna take I think Demon Slayer's gonna win. But if I had to do it though, probably Dan to Dan for sure. Um
Yeah, yeah. The way you broke it down, if people aren't thinking the same way and they're just thinking about the series as a whole, then yeah, Demon Slayer is definitely gonna win that.
yeah. Best character design, of course they got Dan to Dan and this shit. Because half the time they clothes are off. Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, Beyond Journeys and Kaiju number 8, Apothecary Diaries. Um, hmm,
Like,
no,
I mean,
no
Dan
bleach
Dan's
in
not
here.
bad, but
Fucking crazy, bruh. Why you ain't got bleach in here? You see how those quizzes was fucking drawn up, bruh? Like, come on, man. Come on, y'all
yeah,
see who that is? Y'all see who that is back there?
I'm kind of confused. I thought it was so. This doesn't have anything to do with Crunchyroll specifically. Like, this is just anime in general. Because Bleach isn't on Crunchyroll. It's only on Hulu, right?
Yeah. This is just anime in general,
Huh.
not Crunchyroll's anime that they put out. This is just anime in general. Which that would be kind of
Okay.
fucked up. Like they only voted for the animes that they actually post on their
I mean,
platform.
I mean, it makes sense to me. I mean, you just have more people be attracted to your platforms. Like, hey, man, this anime right here is doing Fuego Hot
Right?
Fire on my
It would
on the
make
platform.
it
Come to
would
my
make sense to
platform.
you because you're a hater.
I mean, that's just getting the bag. Sure.
I'm
I
just
guess
messing
you
with
don't
you,
like
man. I'm
that.
just messing with you, my boy. Who you got in best character design though? I guess out of Dandy Dan, Demon Slayer, Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8 character
I,
design wasn't bad either.
I mean, I tried to think about this, but ain't most of them in the same, just the bodysuits anyway, so there's not really much to really differentiate. I mean, obviously the face, but there's not really much to go off of unless you think about monsters. That's
They
what I
put
was thinking.
Demon they put fucking Demon Slayer up here for best character design. What are they doing, man? You put that over Bleach when most of the character designs in this arc was already established. So, besides, unless they're just giving hella points to Michael Jackson, um, we've seen all the Hashiras before. It was only a couple more demons I think we got exposed to. That's it. That's fucking it.
Man, sadly, just for lack of knowledge and what you're saying, that makes Dan to Dan more of the contestant to win that then. Like if you don't get any credit, like I'm not gonna say there aren't any great designs. Like Okarun's like uh Turbo Granny form. Well, I forgot what he actually called it.
Dope.
Like it's definitely unique as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, dope.
And then, but after that, you really just kind of getting that from the random aliens or kaiju's that they bring up in there, not necessarily from the actual main characters. So, yeah.
Yeah. But Bleach though, dog. Like we saw now check it out. We saw new Bond guys, bro.
We did. We did.
Like, come on, man. Quincy's doing transformations, fucking left arm of God or whatever. Like, it's different transformations, bro.
I don't know how they came up with the numbers, man. My bad, not
Bullshit.
the numbers, but who they
Bullshit.
wanted
Y'all
to
let me know how
have.
y'all feel in the comments, man. Let me know how you feel in the comments about this. I gotta know. I just gotta know.
When you get down,
Um,
because Dandadan has a lot. I think it's like the music. Like when you get like further down into it, like Dandadan is just like damn near the only option on one of those.
yeah. But I'll give it to Dan to Dan based off what I know from the animes that I watched on in this category. I give it to Dan to Dan too. Best director. I'm not even gonna attempt to say these names, but you got Dan to Dan in here. Again, Demon Slayer, One Piece, The Apothecary Diaries, Delicious and Dungeon has made every fucking list. By the way, I don't know if they're paying somebody to get on this list, but damn it, they on everything. Um, Beyond Beyond Journey's End is up here. Who you got for best director?
I mean, I can only judge them off by their work. Honestly, I'd have to go with One
Yeah.
Piece because they have something go that long and be still that repetitive or accepted and appreciated.
Ooh.
You got to see that in knowledge, man. It has to be One Piece, at least for me. That's how that makes sense to me.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna go with Demon Slayer. Fucking, I don't care. Uh,
Anything to keep from saying One Piece.
hey, so look, right? Check this category. Best romance anime. You know who's not up here?
And then,
And they should fucking be up here, dog. Dan and Dan
no.
should be up here, bro. Momo Okuran, like, ew, bro. This shit didn't need to be up here. I don't think either of us know any of these animes up here, so we're gonna go down to best comedy. So Delicious in Dungeon is a comedy anime? Best comedy anime, Delicious in Dungeon. Oh, Mashall's up here. Magic and Muscle. That is an anime that I have watched. That whenever you get the chance, watch it. I'm pretty sure a new season is probably gonna come out sooner or later about it. I hope it does. Mashal was dope, bro. For best comedy, I can see that winning. I'm gonna have to check out Delicious in Dungeon, bro. It's up here for every fucking category.
Might have to, man. Might have to.
I might be trashing that shit when I get up here, but I'm gonna watch it.
Hey, I mean,
But,
honestly, that might be worth it because I mean, if it's hitting all these categories, and we sit here watching it and it doesn't live up to its nominations, that speaks on however the hell it got onto these lists.
okay, yeah, yeah, true. Here we go. Best action anime. I think this is our genre anyway. But we got Bleach, Hand in Hand, Demon Slayer, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, and Windbreaker. This is the first category that we
We
actually know
all,
all these animes.
yeah.
You know what kind of time we be on, bro. That's what kind of time we be on.
So I need more romance animes in my life. All right.
Nah,
Thank you,
bro.
Coach Girl.
Don't go, don't go down that road. JP might have some recommendations.
How to catch a waifu while still in the dungeon.
Like, what the fuck is going on here? Who you
Well, I
got,
know
man?
who's
Best
not gonna.
action anime.
I know Windbreaker should not win this. I mean, it comes. It's even. It's solo, man. It's all those animes. They do have great fighting sequences somewhere in their
Oh,
animes, but
damn.
solo take it. It's solo, man.
I'm
It's solo.
conflicted, man. I'm conflicted.
You're not, bro.
However,
Put
however,
down the claw rocks.
however, I will say this. Shout out to all the Bleach fans out here. I know y'all tuning in. Bleach, man. Best action anime for last year. If we're talking about part 3, Thousand Year Blood War, going against season 2 of Solo Leveling, is no fucking shot. But season 1 Solo against part 3 Bleach, best action anime, dog. Bleach. What a dub. And I'm conflicted with that, right? Because if you don't know by now, you see that? Jen, Evan, woo! Under my name, I fucks with Solo heavy. But Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, part 3, one guy.
I mean, I will give
Over,
you that.
dog.
Like, was it the first one? I think it might have been the first fight. Actually, both fights. I think with Shigo and Ichigo and the Shigo with Renji. Both of those were clean fights. Those
Must
are very
see
clean
fucking
fights.
TV, bro. Must see TV. Like,
Those
come on,
were
what are
clean
we
fights.
talking about? Yo, shit.
I might have to back. I might backpedal to that. 'Cause I'm trying to think of extra fight scenes. Like obviously the Icarus and Jinbu, that was a phenomenal fight.
Oh, damn, what's my favorite cat name? Damn. Uh, I mean, he's one of my favorite captains. The Flower Komodo, Shinsui.
Yeah,
Captain
yeah.
Shinsui. And, what Quincy was that? I think he was like
The first Quincy.
the first one. Yeah, the first Quincy.
Yeah. Nah, that was the asshole fight. That was one of the asshole
What?
fights. That's the thing that made Bleach for the fight. That's one thing that hurt Bleach. A lot of them were assholes because the person was a perfect match for the person they were going against. Man, that's what
Okay,
hurt Bleach
okay,
the most.
okay. The jig is up. You are right about that. Oh, Black Love by Design. Great show, guys. Like always, good night. Appreciate you for tuning out.
Yes. Thank
Have
you
a
for
good
coming.
morning. Have a good morning. Appreciate you as always.
Catch you next time.
Um, for sure. Damn. Oh, you are right about that. It was some perfect matchups that needed to take place in part 3. However, we're talking about best action anime. We're not talking about production. We're not talking about producing, story writing. We're talking about best action anime. Come on, man.
I mean, again,
We
I'm
got to
trying to think
saw
of some
Bunkers
more.
we never got to saw in the whole series. Like, come on,
Never got to
man.
saw.
Come on, man. You know it's not fucking
All
Demon
right,
Slayer
all
first
right, all
category.
right, man. I will give Bleach his credit, man.
Stop playing
I
with
will
Bleach
give
like
it
that.
his credit. Only because I
Stop
can't think of
playing with
anything
Bleach.
else from the first episode or the first season of Solo, man. Which there was
I
plenty of
mean,
fight scenes. I just can't think of any that stack up like that.
well, you got the fight scene where he was fighting the assassin. Well, first of all, you got the first
Yeah,
episode. I mean,
He wasn't really
it's not
fighting
fight.
anyway.
It's no, but it's not fighting. It's action anime. It's action,
Yeah,
so it's a
yeah.
difference.
Oh, just action in general.
It's best action anime, not best fighting anime. That's how I perceive it anyway.
I mean, you're not
So when
wrong.
you're talking
You're not
about,
wrong.
I mean, action movies, you know what I mean? So you got episode one, straight up action. Um,
Yep.
you got the fight when he fought the assassin dude. You also
Mm-hmm.
got the fight after that when I mean, these weren't season two fights,
Nah,
but
nah.
they were
It
still
definitely
good
built up. Yeah.
because you had the fight when the hunters decided to Don Juan's brother, the hunters decided to turn their back on him and they was gonna off him at the end of the raid. You had that fight,
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
that's when he used his assassin shit to finish off old boy. So you had stacks of fights, but nothing like season two. Nothing
Nah.
like part three of Bleach. And then
It has good fights, but I think most of the stuff that what made it best is just animation wise. Cause like the main episode that comes to my mind as far as like best animation was that one scene where it was showing the perception of I don't want to say Scarlet with Scarlet Ghost. I forgot her name, Crimson Ghost, or Crimson Lady, something like that.
with
Where
the
they were
hair and
showing
shit.
her, yeah, showing her before she died, and it was all first person, and her daughter just got snatched up, and she just running after her, and it was like man, that was beautiful. But fight wise, I think it might have peaked out around the first episode. I guess I
Yeah,
think that was the first episode. But just to make it flashy, just how flashy and how good it looked. I'm not saying there weren't any other great fight scenes after that. But the first episode definitely was a good allure, if you will. But yeah, man, I'll bite the bullet, man. I give it the bleach. I give it to bleach.
um, best main character, Furin from Beyond Journey's End, Kafka from Kaiju number 8, Okaran, Dan, Moamo, Apothecary Diaries, Momo from Dan, Sunjin will.
I mean, Jinwoo's not a bad man character. I feel like I probably could give that one to old dude from Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju number 8, yeah.
Yeah, he's not a bad character, and it was definitely something different to see an older character looking after younger competitors and stuff as inspiration. It's definitely a shit ton different. Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah,
The
true.
main character's young and the older people looking up at him.
It's true, bro, because this is a young man's sport. Best supporting characters. They got some characters up here from Beyond Journey's End, but I'm gonna just name the ones we know. We got Seiko, Dan, Senshui or Senshi, Delicious and Thunder. My bad, Turbo Granny.
I don't know why Turbo Granny was on there. I wouldn't consider her. I mean, she did support, but I didn't think it was up to that amount to say that she was just like the supporting character. Like Grandma would have been better supporting character than Turbo Granny.
Yeah, I think that's who Seiko is, right? Seiko, Seiko.
I don't remember her name off top. And maybe that is her.
I think that's her name.
No, that's a weird lineup.
Nah,
That was
for
better.
sure.
They should have Igorous on it. But that's even one.
Yeah. Oh, they got Dan, best anime song. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I definitely wasn't voting for that one. I couldn't remember the outros though. I think the outros had some pretty good ones too. I had to go back and listen to those before I can make a vote on that
Hey, best anime opening sequence. You know they got Solo up here. They got Dan up here. They got One Piece, Kaiju number 8.
one.
Wait, wait, wait,
I
wait,
got,
wait. Oh, I think these are like names of songs, maybe.
yeah. Isn't that song? You see him
Oh,
back
okay.
up again in another one. Yeah, I definitely. That's probably like the one thing I don't like about Solo. I do not like his intro or his outro. So I don't care for it. I can say I don't like. I don't care for it.
All right, and then it goes in the best anime voice artist. They got different languages in here, but
Ain't that like all one Dan to Dan too?
I mean it's the same animes, bro. I don't see a real. This was Spy Family in there too, but I mean same animes popping up here. But all right,
Yeah.
let's get back to the real shit. Y'all just tuning in. This is another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 19 on your boy Jay Simon. It's my boy Dap. We just randomly started looking at the categories for Crunchyroll's awards for some of the nominations and some of the categories. Tonight we already talked about Super Cute, Windbreaker, Solo. Oh, we have not talked about Solo, and we're about to get into the thick of it. So, as the whole world knows, right? The whole world knows that solo leveling ended last Saturday, and
Yep.
I got thoughts about it. But go ahead. What do you think about it, man?
Man, honestly, might have to leave with this one. I tried to rewatch it so I can get like a fresh mind of what all happened in this episode because a lot happened in the last episode. Um, yeah, man. If you can you pick it off this up? Well, I'll gather my thoughts. I will say though, before you start, this was it season two? I don't remember if it was this episode or just solo level in season two, just together as a whole. It has the highest votes on Crunchyroll. Good
Yeah,
votes on Crunchyroll
yeah.
in history. So it speaks volumes.
Hey, since we're in season 2, man, was it episode 8 had the most negative reviews on Crunchyroll for solo leveling, and that was the episode he revived his mom.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
on
crazy.
Crunchyroll, man. These dudes out here crazy, bro.
That's
They ain't
crazy.
ready for real story development and stuff, man.
Really not.
Talk about the season ender. Uh, I thoroughly enjoyed the season ender. Was
Hmm?
it the best season ender I've seen? No, way better than Dan did. I'm gonna tell you that. Number one. um, Number two. I think it was like the first time it didn't. Well, it's only the second season, but it didn't leave us on a cliffhanger. I mean, season 1 didn't really leave us on a cliffhanger either, but the episodes, the way they've been going, has been leaving us on cliffhangers. Um, Off the rip, so we all on the same page. I'm giving this episode a 10. So in the last episode, a lot of things happened, a lot of important things happened. Starting off with the first of all, they start showing this man with the damn Demon Monarch sword that he got when he defeated the Demon Monarch. Like, damn, this shit's actually pretty nice. I might start using this.
Yeah.
Flexing on you already. You know what I'm saying? We got that. We also got the fact that we was able to see. I don't know if this is in the season ender or in the episode beforehand, but after he defeated the Chimera Ant Biru, he got a key back to the original palace that he was in episode 1. So you got that fact. And then he did a rise on Biru too, which for the first time one of his shadows actually talked. And Jin Woo was even taken back, like, damn, bro, like, You sure you gonna serve me? I don't want no back up, right? Um, and also he's level 99, so now he has a general to his shadow army. Jinwoo's him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is what the episode was about. Jinwoo being him. So then moving on, we got to see what I think is two monarchs. Um, you saw a dude that looked like the king of the ice elves, and then you saw a dude that looked like the king of the beast, or whatever faction he is. And then just off the slide, well, first of all, let's not even talk about how the king of the elves just snapped his damn fingers and all the hunters went to sleep like early. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
whatever. Snapping the fingers, like, damn, all right, cool. I mean, that's like about as bad as somebody just looking at you falling asleep. Um, so we got that. We got like the king of the beast. And then these motherfuckers just open gates, bro. Like, yo, I'm out of here. You? Like, damn, bro. Never seen that before. Then we
Yeah.
look up, the camera rolls up, the cameraman on point. He see Jinwoo Daddy in the cracks over there just looking. I'm like, all right. We got that. And then we also got the dialogue between the two, new characters saying that they felt the presence of, whoever they're looking for. And they were sure that it was here.
Yeah.
Which, you mad fucking late. Also, do you not have a TV where you at? Like, can you not see what the hell is going on? So, that's still a mystery, but whatever. We got that dialogue. Saw Jinwoo Daddy. Then Jinwoo goes, he goes off the island. Well, I mean, he commanded Buru, gave him a name and all that shit. Made sure all the hunters were good. Everybody started celebrating. Jinwoo's a badass. Even the S rank hunters was like, oh, he saves us again. You know what I mean? He riding casual like a blue-eyed white dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh and shit. I'm like, yo, it's just Jinwoo being him, bro. And then after that, we also get Jinwoo going into another gate that turns into a fucking mysterious red gate. But he ain't even sweating, bro. We saw my boy just, loosen up the tie, like, here we go.
This always happens to me.
This always happens to me, bro, and I don't give a shit no more. Level 99, huh? So then, bro, we got to see his whole shadow army, bro. That whole scene, and him just walking, I mean, just, slow walking in the middle, like he the president or something, bro. I was like, yo, y'all not fucking with Jin. Jin effing woo! That's what that is right there, dog. That's what that is, man. Yeah, man. Like, this was a I'm Him episode, and I appreciated it. And it gave more to what's to come in season 3. Great season ender. That's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need guys in the pool acting like they're crocodiles and alligators and shit. This is all you need, bro.
Yes. That's definitely what made, like, you can't even compare season one's ender to season two. They're not the same at all. Season one had a great little fight sequence at the end. We get Jinwoo gets his new ability.
Necromancer.
Now,
Yep.
now he's necromancer. Get Idris on the team.
Hey, what's up, people? Hey, nah. This must be a hater alert. Hold up, let me use my powers. You must be a UNC fan. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. What's up, man? Appreciate you for tuning in, my boy. For sure.
Appreciate your comment.
Yeah, man. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. Like the season enders are not comparable. But even though there isn't any crazy action in this season ender, just the
Yeah.
amount of expectation they give you for season 3 is enough to have you hyped, sadly, for another yearish wait until they come back.
Yo.
But it's so many levels to. There's so many questions and levels to what we will probably see in season three. Because, like you said, man, we had. I didn't even think they would be. I didn't even think of them as monarchs. So that was a good take. But we got these two personnel that come out of nowhere, out of a
Yeah,
blue gate, and they're like, "Yeah, well, I sensed his presence," which kind of confused me because I don't know if they're saying like Jinwoo left an essence there or if they felt his dad's presence. But then I don't see why they wouldn't be able to just look up and be like, "Oh, he's right there." But
you know,
that part is it's interesting. So hopefully we see how that plays out, and then we see both of them summon, which looks like a blue and a red gate, so they're able to open up gates willy nilly, which is
that's what I'm
probably
saying.
also how, yeah, which probably also how Jinwoo's dad got there, or at least we speculate, because we just see him walk off. We don't see him generate a gate or anything like that either.
We still don't know
But
shit about this man.
nah, which is funny, man, because it threw me off, man, because I thought the dude that came with what looks like a King ISO, I could have sworn that was Jinwoo's dad. I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn, what happened? Just like, brother would have got a line
Um,
up on the eyebrows.
yeah, like he leveled up or some shit. Like, nah, man.
Yeah. We got Craven from Spider Man on solo leveling now.
Hey, good comp, good comp, good comp. Yeah,
But that was dope to see. We got like I don't even know how to even think about how the third season gonna go because Jim Woo basically what I would guess and say he stepped down and being like an actual hunter because now he's about to start his own guild. So he's about to start getting people or underlings under him to start going out and
nah, bro.
making like I guess making money. Like I don't know what his objective is right now because like
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you right now. I'm about to tell you right now.
what they say in the
On to
manga,
the
man. What they
next.
say in the
On
manga.
to. What do you mean, bro? They said this in the episode. The name of the episode was "On to the Next Target."
That's
Something
what
like
the
that.
season called. On to the next
I'm,
target.
no, I'm paraphrasing. The name of the season ender was "On to the Next Target."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Along those
Gotcha,
lines.
gotcha.
He even said it at the end. You know what I'm saying? On to the next target. That's the kind of shit Jin Woo about to be on, bro. Look at my name underneath my other name. Jin Evan Woo. That's the kind of shit Jin Woo's on, bro. It ain't no
Always.
doubt. It ain't no doubt, bro. He said it. And then his little eye went fucking all blue and shit. Like, on to the,
Yeah.
when he did his shot, on to the next target. Big eyes and shit. I'm like, oh shit. So we know what kind of time he on, bro. This ain't, oh, I just want to stay with my mom now that she's back living this. Nah, bro. Mm-mm. Cut that shit out. It's on to the
He's
next
trying to
one,
get there.
bro.
He's trying to get there. He's trying to get there. 'Cause he didn't even
Nah,
want to leave
bro.
his mom. He didn't want to go to Juju Island because of his mom. He wanted to spend time with his family. So I can see him definitely working for it.
Bro, he changed his mind already when he got back. Level 99, bro. That shit do something to a person. Level 99, you maxed out. It's showtime now.
I mean, hey, I'm definitely looking forward to see him go like full demon monarch because I ain't gonna lie, I was hyped when he was on top of Kaizen. I can't even remember his dragon's name or the Waver's name. He was on
Who?
top of that.
Oh, Kaiser.
Jinwoo. Yeah, Kaizen. That's like that. Yeah, on top of Kaizen's back. He even got the monarch sword in his hand. Like he just went full demon monarch, flying over the ocean. I'm like, damn, that's fucking dope. I can't
This
wait to see
was
him play
dope,
that
bro.
out in season three.
Hey,
'Cause
season three is gonna be it, dog. Like season three is gonna hit so fucking hard. These other animes gotta keep up. I'm telling you, they gotta keep up. Um, the one thing I didn't mention, or maybe I did. Um, the national level threats of the other hunters in the world. We got to see. We got to see the one from China. Dude
yeah,
did the fucking Ichigo. Damn, I forgot the name of his fucking only move.
what you forgot his only move?
Not his only fucking move, bro.
Tetsugo Sensho, some shit.
It's some shit. Hit him with that, bro. All the ants just light up. Boo, boo. I was like, damn, bruh. That's one strike.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, there's so many people we're gonna have to look forward to. Like, cause we still didn't get to see that one American dude that said that was the power of a country's armed military. We still haven't
Yeah,
seen him.
that's
Oh,
so.
unless that was him. Maybe the dude that popped up with the ice elf. Maybe that was him.
Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. Shit, I don't know because they said that he was actually. I mean, they said that he was in Korea unannounced, and that wasn't
Yeah,
like somebody of that stature to be there. So could he
yeah.
have been? Could he have? I don't know, man. Because if that's the case, then people would know that he can open gates.
I mean, you think so?
Yeah,
Because I mean, like just going off of when South Korea's hunters and Japan's hunters got up, like none of them, I don't think any of them actually knew each other. Like that was kind of like their first time meeting and stuff like that. So I think they probably just know like some of their like top people, but they don't know what they're actually capable of unless they already had that rapport, like the head leader of the Hunter Association and Goto.
yeah,
So
that's true.
yeah.
That's true.
It's so
Um,
many puzzle pieces that just stack up to make season three so fucking anticipated.
what, which makes it dope, man. What you giving this episode?
Oh yeah, man. It's like I'm not gonna say that there's nothing I didn't like about it. There's definitely some things I didn't like about this episode, but it's still a 10 out of 10. The little stuff that I didn't like, which I guess will kind of really amount to the season as a whole. I mean, this is the last episode of the season. I wish that I forgot his name already, even though you just told me. I wish Jin Woo's new Wayburn Shadow. I wish he had more screen time and did more action. Literally, the only thing we seen it do was get stomped on, well, not get stomped on, stand on while flying in the sky and flap his wings and blow away smash. That's the only action we got out of. That's pitiful, man. We should have got some more screen time with that. We would have got some amazing sequences out of that. Damn, I
I
just
give you
forgot the
that.
other one.
What the
I
ants?
forgot the other one.
Ants
Oh shit.
evolution?
Yeah. Like, did anybody else notice that? Like, we never seen Jinwoo arise anything and it like level up. Like all of the ants that Jinwoo has now are they look just like you. We've never seen it before with anybody else who's arise. I personally I didn't like that. That was kind of an ass pull. It was an ass pull.
All right, enough hating on my boy. Yeah. I mean, I give you that one.
Never.
Maybe it was just easier to draw. I don't know. Um, but that's.
Easier.
I mean, it's still a 10, bro. 10, 10,
I
10.
mean, yeah. I already said that. I'm not taking it back. It's still a 10. I mean, it's just things like Igris. He should have been the fucking general, but it's just it's just things.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, he
Nah,
should have been the
nah.
general,
Igris,
man.
Igris ain't strong enough like that, bro. But I do like how, we've been seeing the evolution of Jinwoo fight. He's not relying on his shadows to take care of the boss, bro. Like,
Nah,
Jinwoo's
but
going in. He's going
I
in.
mean, I mean, minus the demon monarch. Other than that, yeah, it's just been all him.
Yeah. I mean, yes, because Jinwoo's getting fucked up. But what I'm saying is,
He was,
um,
he was.
damn, was it another fight after the Demon Monarch? Oh, this was it,
Mm,
right? I mean, major fight anyway.
yeah, 'cause that's after. Yeah, because that's right when he up in the tower where he got the elixir, and then he goes back to his mom. So yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah, but it's a long way away from the ice elf, right? Like
Yeah.
that from the ice elf to the
Oh,
end of
yeah. He used
season two.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a long way away from that. You get what I'm saying? Like Solo and Biru from him fighting the ice elf when he had to use iron and
yeah,
Igris, and he said he might not even win still using them. So he
yeah.
came a long way from that, man. Shout out Jet F and Will. You already know the deal.
He came a long way from being squished under a stone statue's hammer.
I mean, I'm just talking about season 2, but yeah, for sure, for sure.
But I think that was just about all the things that I noticed that I just didn't like about that
Hater.
episode.
You gotta find something you didn't like, bro. Just fucking.
Right, you can't look at something and be like, I like everything. Like you don't look at any person and be like, I like everything about you. Like you hate something about them, man. Something. It doesn't have
About
to. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to mess up the relationship.
solo leveling, man. Like I just don't have too many bad things to fucking say about it. I mean, it's an awesome anime, dog.
It
Hands
is.
down.
Most definitely is. Most definitely is.
All right, man. Was there anything you wanted to get into before we wrap it up? Wrap up the episode.
Uh, nah, man. I think so. Finished watching One Punch season 2. We're done. We're done. I caught up.
Finally,
Still great.
about time, my boy.
Hey, oh man. I mean, you're not wrong. I didn't know this came out 2019. I'm sitting there watching it 6 years later. I mean, it's still good. Like I didn't think it was going to end the way it did, especially if I want to compare it to season 1. That is no comparison, but it's just like Solo Leveling. It's what it leads up to for expectations for season 3 that make that episode work. So I appreciate it. I look forward to seeing what the Monster Association about to do. See what dang, I just had his name. I was trying to pronounce his name straight all day. Garo, Guru, Garo. I'm saying Garo.
Yeah,
Seeing Garo's evolution throughout the season, dope. Especially Genos. God damn, Genos. Stay getting it there. Like as OP as he is, he always ends up either doing something or somebody ends up slightly just besting him, where he has to turn around and figure it out
yeah.
all over again.
He's
And
always
just
fighting somebody slightly stronger than him every time.
yeah, yeah. It's a weird dynamic, but it's dope as hell to see because he always comes with something so fucking dope whenever he's
Yeah,
on screen, man.
agreed, agreed, agreed. All right, well, we don't have no more comments to go through. This has been another great episode of Where's My Anime, episode 19. I mean, your boy Jay Summer, Dab.
And I is now. And thank y'all for watching. Definitely for the people that subscribe and comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you like,
Appreciate you.
appreciate you
Appreciate
too.
you. Yeah, yeah.
See y'all next
Everybody.
week.
Hey, Jeffrey Wellington, you still watching, man? Hey, come back to the show, man. You started a comment, but we didn't know what you was talking about at the end. Appreciate DL Palmer for tuning in. Appreciate Blood Love by Design tuning in. Shout out to my boy B Bazell. Just by this comment right here, after I said you was a UNC fan, hater. The biggest haters, bro. They're bigger haters than you got. If you could fucking believe it. But shout out everybody tuning in, man. Appreciate all the love, support, everything else.
As always, as always. Hey, if there's any of the shows that we were talking about in the Crunchyroll vote lineup that y'all
Oh,
think we should probably talk about, let us know. I'm guessing
yeah.
the Hungry in the Dungeon, or whatever the fuck that was. Might have
Nah,
to check that out.
delicious in the dungeon, bro. Hey, let me know anybody who's been watching that shit, bro. I mean, it's Netflix, so it might be one you gotta watch, bro. You know they don't be missing out here. Oh, and if you're not watching Devil May Cry, highly recommend it. I'm trying to get Dap to watch it so we can go over it. We'll see what happens. And then also the beginning after the end. It's been a real anime that's getting some traction. Let me know what you think about it.
I mean, our lineup is looking real sketchy right now, so we got to pick up what
Yeah,
we can.
yeah, I'm definitely not putting Red Razor back up here. No negotiations.
No.
But
That we will.
all right. Without further ado, appreciate everybody coming on, man. It's been another good one.
All right. Till next season, next episode.